best guess
I'm curious.
sort of like
BlameTruth, like you're a Twitch stream guy, a Twitch guy, and like I only got partnered like a month or so ago, and like part of the thing, my understanding is like you can't go into battle, so to speak, and create drama with other streamers. But I see that shit happening all the time. Where's the truth there? Like
the truth is
it pretty much at Twitch's discretion, where if it's like, oh, these two are fighting, we're chill with both of them, whatever. These two are fighting. That guy's cool. That guy sucks ass. Fuck that.
It's sort of like, yeah, it's weird. It's sort of Twitch's discretion, and at the same time, I have taken a risk because I've been outspoken about Alinity for years now, and I constantly bring up the fact that, hey, like, this bitch is essentially a sociopath on fucking Twitch. She isn't banned. And they haven't done anything yet. I've seen people banned for much lighter offenses. So it's just their discretion.
Woody, you got suspended for like reading a not super chat. That's what it's called on YouTube.
So what happened was, all right. It starts with the Wings of Redemption thing. He died, and I was like, that sucks, man. And maybe I laughed. I was trying to make light of it when he was losing, and he lost that 1v1 to Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget, he said something mean to me, and I laughed, and he said, yeah, keep laughing, you fucking maggot, but not maggot. Yeah. And so whenever I did like poorly in game or laugh, people were typing that, keep laughing, you fucking maggot. So I read that. I read it out loud. And that got me banned for a week. So don't say that.
So like that's the exact argument though, is that you were quoting a word that probably shouldn't be said on Twitch, but you weren't.
There wasn't an intent to hurt a gay person. Like that wasn't what it was.
It's a quote to fucking 10 years ago.
It's like a meme from a 1v1, right? The Wings 1v1 is a legendary YouTube event.
That will get you banned, but she's literally, by definition, like poisoning her cat on stream. You know what I mean? Like, it might not seem that bad, but
there's a balance to that, right? So it's like YouTube does most of its enforcement with algorithms, right? They try to maintain a low amount of staff. And they write computer programmers that look at this huge amount of content that comes on YouTube. The downside is I feel like it kind of sucks. Like they do text to speech, and if they see the word Corona or something, then your video gets demonetized, and which happens like every week, guys. And then so that's like YouTube does it. With Twitch, on the other hand, they have humans, and these humans watch the clip and they consider the context, and they might view you through a different lens, BlameTruth, because you've been doing this for a decade than they would a new guy, and maybe give you a little more rope or something. And on the other hand, when you have humans do it, it feels like a really uneven enforcement policy. And I don't. You'll never make everyone happy. I kind of like Twitches more, even though I've been banned. I kind of like.
I do too, but it's one system that I feel like I'm biased because I haven't had much trouble. Like, technically speaking, I could get in trouble for bringing up Alinity and saying how Twitch should ban her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could get in serious shit for that. I haven't, so I do lean on the side of Twitch, but that's because I feel like, in a way, in just some weird way, I have that like veteran special treatment because I've been on the platform for 6 years.
I felt that previous to my 1 week ban.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for my first one.
Yeah. I still get comments in my chat like, what are you? We're all still surprised you got banned before Taylor.
And I got a lot of clever motherfuckers coming up with ways. I'll be like, thanks for the donation. You son of a bitch. You almost slipped one in there. Slip on past the goalie. It seems like kind of a normal part of being a Twitch partner, getting suspended every so often.
Yeah.
Happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Mr. Family Friendly, but I don't think that's any of us.
No,
not even me.
I think all of us set our streams, so it's like mature only, right?
I have, and every time Taylor raids me, I'm like, "Hey, you guys can say retard here," and they're like shocked. They're like, "We can?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Oh, they fill up my chat with retard constantly.
There you go.
The other words, though, no gamer words.
Yeah.
Gamer
Yeah, I have that one.
words.
I have that one blocked, I think, in chat.
Is it the one that starts with R and ends with ape? Is that the one we're all talking about?
No, like the N word and F. How do you
Slur.
F word? F slur.
maggot?
F
The
slur.
maggot.
Yeah.
Maggot.
Oh, there's
Those
also
two-
a bundle of sticks. That neither of those are cool.
Yeah.
All of those are like auto banned on Twitch, but like it doesn't auto ban if they throw in 3 extra G's and an extra R or extra T.
Yeah, my chat knows how to get past.
Dude, my banned words list looks hilarious. I just wish I could take a screenshot of all of the variations of those words that I've banned, because it's just, and like at some point you feel like you're being naughty. It's like I'm getting away with typing all of this on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Entering it in, and they know I am. But I mean, that seems to be the smart way to do it. Like, better too much than too little when it comes to that. They do not seem to be forgiving at all. Even like if someone just drop one and it gets past the goalie, where instead like they'll throw it a 4 for an A or something like that. Like,
how many G's do we put in maggot? Okay.
I have it banned up to 7.
Now I know the trick.
It's funny, but yeah, I've done the same thing. I even banned, I think, stuff like Nigeria and misspellings. Yeah, like misspellings of maggot, where it's like with an E. You know, I had to ban all that stuff when I first started. So, yeah,
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They're banned.
Yeah, no.
Why do you not represent my interest in your chat?
Yeah.
And
One day a Nigerian's going to come along and be legitimately offended.
Probably. I'm gonna get canceled over that. Probably. Trying to...
Twitch streamer removes ability of Nigerian fans. So, all we have to do is write the N word in chat. Oh no, we call Nigeria. It's like,
in the UK, there is actually like a dish called a faggot.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. It's the meatballs. So you can get faggots.
Are they good?
I can't say I've had them too many times. I don't remember disliking them, so I think it must have been all right. But yeah, very very British dish if I recall. And
you're right. It says that. It says you asked for it. Now made with more sauce. Mr. Brain's 4 pork faggots.
Interesting.
West County country sauce.
So if someone wants to do like cookery on Twitch and they have to make some faggots, what is the solution?
You know, honestly, the solution I think is just to go with the flow and maybe I don't know, go with the flow. And because I mean, in that context, I think it's fine. Of course, it's like I don't think Woody should have been banned for his context either, because he's like it's like a meme.
There was no hate in there. Yeah.
There's no hateful intent.
Yeah,
No,
there's a Twitch mod. I think her name is Deer. Did I get that right?
Is it the Deergasm?
I think she stood down, if I recall.
Okay.
Controversy.
Okay.
I sometimes just put myself in her headspace and think, would she be mad at this? Like,
but I think that's a complicated thing though.
So
because obviously there are some people who don't want to like hear the word used in a broader sense of context. For me personally, I don't want to hear the word used with intent to harm, with intent to hurt. I don't personally mind if it's being quoted.
Yeah.
And obviously I can't speak for every person in the LGBT community, but neither can she. But they just have to take up a policy that they enforce consistently, and I guess in that instance you were on the wrong side of it, which is obviously a shame. And we can lament and say, okay, well, in an ideal world, I guess they should have approached that differently, and maybe you can even try and have a philosophical discussion about it one day with someone. But unfortunately, with these things, they just have to be consistent, and they've sided on the more broader sense of the application of the word.
Yeah.
All these social media platforms are horrific at consistency as far as terms of service. They're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.